Yeah.
Finally, you're awake. Let's play Super Mario Galaxy. Come on, jump with A. So now we are following a star bunny, and we have no clue what planet we're on. But he's telling us to jump with A. But I'm not quite going to try it yet. I'm just going to follow him. And look, he's got some friends. It's always nice. Let's play hide and seek. If you catch all of us, we'll tell you about where you are. Oh, that'd be nice, because I'd really like to know where I am, because all I know is that I just got knocked off Peach's castle. Now I suddenly end up on this strange planet in the middle of nowhere. And hey, if we check in the grass over here, we can find one of the star bunnies. So, yeah, basically we got 3 star bunnies to catch here. I would be getting those star bits and these, well, I just got that coin, but I would be getting these star bits if I wasn't, focused on getting them. You caught me! Aw, I knew I should have hidden in that crater. Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna check the crater quite yet. I'm actually gonna check this pipe first because that's where the other star bunny is. So here we go. Here's the other one. I always like to get the yellow-eared ones first, and so the yellow-eared ones are in the pipe and the grass, and the silver bunny, which is actually very important to our adventure. You'll see here in a little bit why that is. Well, actually, he was the one who actually took us to this planet, but yeah, we'll know more about him later. So he said, "Oh, I should have hidden the crater." So now we're officially gonna check the crater. This is actually the one you're supposed to check. There's actually 2 craters. Well, technically 3, but 2 of those craters actually connect one side of the planet to the other. And yeah, there's gonna be a lot of new awesome gimmicks that come with this game, including the gravity thing. But we'll get more into like all the cool new stuff that's in this game here in a little bit as soon as I can catch this freaking bunny. Stop going so fast! It's only the beginning of the game. Thank you. I can't believe I let myself get caught. Oh yeah, let yourself. Yeah, that's what they always say. Wow, you caught all of us? Maybe you can really help Mama. Who is Mama? Hope it's not Big Mama. No, I don't think she's gonna be big, but I mean, it's like in the movie Frozen when Anna calls her sister Fuller. I always thought that was funny. It actually reminds me of one of my teachers, because I actually used to have a teacher whose name was Miss Fuller. Sorry for bringing you here, so something we should probably tell you what's going on. There's a connection here in deep space, far from your lands. We call it the gateway to the starry sky. Yes. Alright, what do you have to say? Mama's waiting up above. Please help her with whatever she asks. Please do as Mama asks. Oh, okay, so I think I should probably mention here right away that there's going to be voice acting in this Let's Play, and this is where it's really going to become obvious. Let's see what Big Mama has to say.
I've been watching you from here. This place is called the Gateway to the Starry Sky. My name is Rosalina. I watch over and protect the cosmos. To save your special one, you'll need the power to travel through space.
Travel through space? I don't have a space shuttle.
Luma can give you this power. I will entrust you with its care.
And this is the Silver Star Bunny, aka Master Luma, that we managed to save. So we now have the ability to spin by shaking the Wiimote.
Disaster has struck us, just as it has visited you. With Luma, I hope you can rescue the grand stars. May the stars shine down on you.
Hey! You can't make a Star Wars reference! How could you do that? How could you? Well, this technically is kind of Star Wars because, we're up in space and there is kind of a war going on, sort of. I mean, it's between Bowser and us. Shake utility device to spin into things that look breakable. You can even spin enemies to stun them. Wow, crystals! These really are breakable, as real life would prove. And I'm going to try and break all the crystals here at once, because actually, technically there's 3 of them right here. And, oh, I just failed. Yeah, sometimes, I don't know why, but for some reason I have the intention to be all crazy and try to hit all those at once. And now, we just got introduced to a launch star. Wait, who's this?
Hi there! Good to see you! I have some bad news though. See, I had a launch star all ready for you, but a meteor smashed it up. You can't leave without it, so find all the star chips to fix it. Oh, and be sure not to fall in the black hole.
Okay, so apparently we have to break all these crystals here and actually explore this planet a little bit. Watch out. Okay, so on this planet we're going to be introduced to dark black holes. Do not go into black holes, which are typically found on the center planets or under planets. And actually, black holes, in my opinion, are actually what determine the gravity in this game, except for certain situations where logic just doesn't make any sense. Like, all logic just breaks loose. And look at this, we got our first one-up. We earned 1 additional Mario. And I guess saying 1 additional life didn't make any sense in Nintendo, so they had to say 1 additional Mario. And there's our launch star. Now, launch stars, basically it's just that thing I just used. They are basically just your main use of transportation in this game. Like, pretty much, they are the fastest way of getting from planet to planet. There's also sling stars, which are smaller versions of them. Get me out of here! One of those enemies should have the key. You can shake utility device to spin them around and make them dizzy. Once they're stunned, just run into them. Okay, so yes, obviously Goombas make their appearance in this game. It's not the, Stewards, whatever those things we call in Mario Sunshine. No, this is the real Mario stuff right here. No, I'm just kidding. Super Mario Sunshine is a great Mario game. Contrary to what everyone says about it, I don't know why people say that, because it's actually one of my favorite Mario games of all time. Thanks. Would you mind rescuing my buddy in that base up there too? I'll transform into a sling star. Just jump into me after I transform. So here we are introduced to sling stars, which will basically transport you to planets that are really close to the one you're already on. And there's also another enemy will be introduced here, but first of all, spin enemies, then run into them when they're stunned to boot them. So, in case you haven't learned yet, we can actually shake the Wiimote to spin. And actually, if you spin next to these light spire things or whatever, you can actually stun enemies that are nearby, including this giant Goomba here, whose only appearance is this very moment in the game. How crazy is that? Yeah, just a nice little trivia for you. And meanwhile, you're actually going to be seeing those guys. Well, actually, they also make only 1 appearance in the second game. But, still they're a bit, slightly more, often in that game. So we're going to take this pipe here and go inside this planet. This is one of the few cases where there's not a black hole inside a planet. We've been waiting for you. Oh, gee, I'm sure a lot of people... Seems like a lot of people have been waiting for me lately. That's a Grand Star. We have to save it. They're using the Grand Star to power that awful machine. It looks like it's making something. We have to do something before the Grand Star's power is drained. Quick, find a way to stop the terrible machine. Alright, so... right here we got these, we've actually got these, switch pads on the floor. These are what we have to step on in order to deactivate the machine. You just gotta step on, well, first of all, there's these 4 on either side of the planet here, and then the rest are all down here. So... turn off the flip switches on the floor to shut down this machine. Yes, we already figured that out at this point, Luma. Way to point out the obvious. Seems like a lot of games do that, apparently, like, especially in these later days. In this day and age of gaming. And behold, our very first Grand Star. Of course, we haven't even started collecting regular power stars yet, so don't get me started on those. But here it is, y'all. You got a Grand Star! Yeah, it's gonna say that every single time you get a star. I know they didn't do this in... Yeah, they just said shine in Super Mario Sunshine. Whoa! Why exactly are we going here? Where is this? And at this point, the end of each mission, we are given our total star counter, how many coins we got, our star bit count, and if we discover a new galaxy in an unknown location. Now let's take a look here.
The beacon is lit again. It shines weakly, maybe only as bright as a Class 6 star, but at least the poor Lumas will survive now.
Oh, thank you for saving the Grand Star. These star people are my family. They mean so much to me. Welcome to the Comet Observatory. It's my home, and also home to the Lumas. You see, we travel the starry skies. We pass by this area once every 100 years, but we suddenly stopped in front of this planet. A strange force had latched onto our ship, pulling away star bits and our power stars. Our ship had lost power, so it entered a deep hibernation state in which it could not move. Those who took your special one picked up the power stars and discovered the power to cross the universe.
Please.
Please, I have a request. This observatory uses star power to project images of the galaxies that are scattered across space. And there is a chance we can use our few remaining stars to look for other power stars. These round rooms are called domes. We observe galaxies from domes such as these, but the only one that is working now, powered by the star power you restored, is this one, the terrace. Please go to the terrace and try to recover the power stars from the galaxies you can see from there.
If we do that, we'll be able to restore the Comet Observatory's ability to fly like a starship. Then perhaps we can pursue the thieves who ran off with the power stars.
Alright, and now we're given the opportunity to save, and I guess I should also mention at this point that you guys may have heard two different voices right there, just when Rosalina and Polari were speaking, and Polari is the Dark Luma you saw over there. And also, if you walk back here, you can actually get a good view of the Comet Observatory, which is the name place that we're at, as Rosalina just mentioned. And actually, this is something that I would like to mention right away. I actually recruited five friends of mine to actually voice act in this Let's Play. This is the garage, your one-stop shop for intergalactic starship repairs. And so we got some Lumas over here. So yes, I actually recruited 5 friends of mine to be voice actors in this Let's Play. I'm not gonna... you guys can probably guess for yourselves who is voicing who. I mean, well, probably not if you don't know my friends that well, but... I will say that all 3 of the United We Play members are 3 of the voice actors, but there's also 2 other voice actors, and I will officially let you guys know who voiced who at the end of this Let's Play in the credits. But I will also give special thanks to those who did voice act this Let's Play in the description of every episode, because I think they are doing an excellent job of voice acting, and I thought this is a really cool idea to have for this Let's Play. So you guys can give all of us feedback on that, because this is just an idea that I thought of recently. So let's go into the first dome.
Welcome. This dome acts as an eye of the observatory. From here, we can gaze upon distant galaxies. Once this Luma transforms into a pole star, he will guide you to those faraway galaxies. Simply point your mobility device at the pole star and press A.
Now keep your eyes on this blue Luma here, because he is our very first suicide of this Let's Play. And yes, I am counting all the suicides that the Lumas commit in this Let's Play, because there's going to be a lot of them.
These are the galaxies that can be observed from this dome. The numbers represent their distance from the observatory. The bigger the number, the greater the distance. The more power stars you find, the farther you will be able to travel.
And if it isn't obvious yet, the number on the galaxy indicates the amount of stars you must have in order to go to that galaxy, and this would be the first one. I mean, obviously, it's good at galaxy, which requires only 1 power star to reach.
Yes, it's undeniable. We're detecting power star energy patterns in the nearest galaxy. But I must warn you that the evil energy readings are off the charts. Please, be careful.
Nah, you can't tell me what to do. I'll be careful when I want to. But... for the meantime, we're going to listen to him and be careful. And by that, I mean we're going to go back, because we're out of time for this episode. Yes, I know it's only about 14 minutes or so, but I want to keep this nice, short, and smooth, because we got to get this Let's Play going. So, I will see you guys next time for more Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.